Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nation Emperor here, back today with another video. And today, guys, we have another mobile video. I know you guys like the mobile videos. Been getting a lot of messages on Reddit and Discord about them, and on YouTube too. So just wanted to let you know we got another one today, and it's about a core game mechanic. I really thought about doing this on the sandbox build on PC, but just due to the popularity of mobile videos and the fact that I could show a lot more information, like for example, a lot more information from the Battle Nations wiki on here in a mobile video, I decided to make this one a mobile video. Let me know what you guys think about it down below if you have any questions, suggestions. But today's video we will be discussing hospitals and the advanced hospital. So of course, injuries, major part of Battle Nations. I mean, it's in the name, battle, so you can imagine there's a lot of injuries. And with that being said, in Battle Nations, how units work is they don't die per se. I mean, in battle, they can, I wouldn't say it's like Pokemon. They certainly aren't fainting, if you will. I think it would be that, they're getting heavily injured, but they don't die. Instead of dying, your units go back to a hospital back at your base where you can heal them. And again, I know even most, casual Battle Nations fans, even if you're just, a new here, by all means, welcome to the community. Please comment down below. We'd love to welcome you here, answer any questions you have. But again, even if you're the smallest Battle Nations fans, played it once and, are just coming back into the community, I think we all kind of know how the hospitals work. But I'm just giving a brief overview in this video and in this brief discussion here before we jump into the two buildings about how the system works for anybody new here or who just needs a quick refresher. But that is how it works. Your units don't die in battle per se, they just get injured and they're sent to a hospital where they can be repaired for a certain cost and a certain wait time. And without any further delay, let's get into the two buildings that do that. The first one being the hospital. That's the picture of it, and this is the text of it. This is the building, and the building doesn't look bad at all. I think it does look a little bit weird in the aspect of it's a little bit futuristic. I mean, the helipad makes total sense on a military base, but everything else looks a bit high-tech. But considering, Battle Nations is semi-futuristic, with the Sentinel and construction, it does kind of make sense. Nevertheless, let's jump right into its points. So first off, the hospital, what does it do? It heals the player's living units. So anything that's not a ship, anything that's not an aircraft, anything that wouldn't go in, the vehicle repair center, anything that wouldn't go in the dock repair center, anything that lives and fights for you. So think of a human in armor, think of an animal, anything that lives and has blood, flesh. That's what a hospital is here for, and is what it's here to make sure it doesn't die. And one thing I will get into a little bit more later, but I just want to clarify, while it certainly was nice of Battle Nations to do this, the biggest reason they did do this was certainly because of their limited edition units. I mean, people would pay, sometimes upwards of, a few dollars for one single limited edition unit. You don't want that dying on people. I think they genuinely had the foresight when making the beginning of the game with the hospital with that idea in mind, and just other nanopod units in general. So again, heals all living units. One of the main buildings on the outpost, pretty self-explanatory, a lot of battles, a lot of units going down. This was one of the very first buildings you build in the tutorial. It's a very early on mission, and it's one of the best things you can upgrade because you can only have one. Unlike multiple other buildings where you'll be building multiple of them, having to decide which one you want to upgrade, which one you want to keep low, a hospital you can only have one on. So once you place it down, just try to get to its max level, which is level 10. And you do want to be upgrading it because every single upgrade, or I think every single upgrade, the first and second one might not do it, but certainly the later ones will give you, and the first one, second one do too. I don't know why I thought that. I apologize for that. But no, the first one, second one do as well. And what they do is every single upgrade, all the way up to level 10, its max level, reduces the healing cost of the hospital and its healing time. So all of your units will cost less gold and less resources, or whatever their particular resources cost is to heal, and will cost less gold to heal, and will take less time to heal. An overall win-win. Basically just makes your hospital overall more efficient. So again, if you have the resources, and more realistically the resource capacity, because that's the only thing that's going to stop you from upgrading your hospital all the way early on, is just being able to hold that much stone, iron, and everything else, and especially just gathering enough gold to upgrade your hospital early on. But the higher level you can get it, the quicker, the absolute better, because you're just going to save yourself time, resources for particular units, and of course precious gold. And finally, again, hinted at this earlier, it was just such a great mechanic. I mean, I know I really give a lot of praise to Battle Nations, but again, this is just another one of them. So many games will have you make units, spend a lot of money on them, sometimes let you spend their premium currency on them, and then you go in, you use them once, maybe a few handful of times, and then they're dead or used up, gone forever. Battle Nations, at least, whether it was, a big, expensive in-game cost, whether, a big real-life cost with, nanopods, they allowed you to go back and heal these units, and I really appreciate that. So, while it's debatable if, whether or not they could have done some things better, they absolutely could have. We could, sit here and debate that. I do overall think the hospital system and the healing system in Battle Nations was swell, and just getting it back, in my opinion, would be a huge dub for the gaming community and the huge dub for the Battle Nations community, as would just, getting the game back in general. But of course, progress is being made. If you're more interested on that, I'd highly, highly suggest joining the Patreon. Probably make a video about that this upcoming week. Comment down below if you'd be interested in it. But in short, if you're interested, please give $5 to the Patreon to explain everything. But that's a whole nother discussion for the Patreon later on this week. Again, comment down below if you guys would be interested in that video. Moving on, here's the information about the hospital. As we can see, it costs 2,000 gold, 75 stone, and takes 2 hours to build. It takes 2 population to man. Not bad at all, considering most things cost at least 3 minimum and then upwards. And considering how useful it is, that 2 population is nothing. The 2 hours is nothing, and the golden stone costs, again, nothing. Because again, it's unlocked at level 3, and it's one of the very first missions you get in game. And this has gone straight from the Battle Nations wiki. Its overview, despite being an extremely complicated building, it has no associated media, as in no pictures associated with it. And this is its entire wiki. This is everything. You're looking at all of it, which I think is insane. But yeah, if you want to pause it, read it, you absolutely can. But this is all of it. This is the entire wiki. And no attached media to it. No pictures, at least. So that's the hospital. And let's jump right into the advanced hospital and keep it moving. So what do we know about the advanced hospital? Well, it functions as a second and all-around better hospital. It's quicker, it's faster, it's better. And, of course, as you can imagine, it costs nanopods. It's one of the best premium purchases in the game despite its cost. And when I say despite its cost is, as we can see right down here, it takes 1 population instead of 2, like the regular hospital, being again just a better hospital even in population. But unfortunately, it takes the same construction type, but the unfortunate factor, it takes 180 nanopods. That's nothing to scoff at, because here's the cost of nanopods. As you can see, to get 180 nanopods, you'd have to spend 10 real-life dollars. That's kind of insane, But again, despite having to spend 10 real-life dollars, believe it or not, it was still, again, one of the best premiums, because, again, it would reduce the time, the cost, and the special resource cost for all your units. It was insane. You can have multiple of them, which shocked the heck out of me when I first read that. But yeah, as we can see right down here, more than 1 advanced hospital can be built at a time. I tried finding footage of that on YouTube, but I could not even find a single YouTuber talking about it, unfortunately. But I do definitely trust the wiki, so you can have multiple, which is insane. And you can be upgraded to get better deals on heals and reduced wait times and cost, just like the regular hospital. Very sweet. And just an awesome design. Seriously, though. This is a hospital. I just love the design. It's amazing. Again, just an overall a better hospital, and it just looks better, seriously. So that's the advanced hospital. Quite the cost for, $10 pack worth of nanopods, but I would argue worth it. And even though the regular hospital has no attached media, it has 3 attached media, all of which being promotions, which I thought was hilarious and had to share with you guys. So here's all 3 of them. This is the first. This is the second, a Winter Wonderland sale. And this is the third, Call a Doctor sale. Again, pretty funny stuff. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was pretty funny. And finally, let's end it off with some discussion points. What are your thoughts on the Battle Nations hospital mechanics in general, just overall? Would you like to see anything changed or added in the upcoming release? What was the worst unit to heal in your experience? In my opinion, any animal. Anything that cost teeth was just such a pain for me, because teeth were precious to me. So anytime a unit that was in animal, especially my legendary animals, would go down that would cost teeth, it would hurt me severely, because I knew I would be losing out on precious teeth I would have to grind out to get more of. So for me, the answer to that is anything with teeth. So yeah, feel free to discuss those questions in the comments down below and give your answers to those 3 points. And that will do it for us today, guys. So just wanted to make this quick little video discussing hospitals, as again I found they were a crucial part of the game. But yeah, again, not too terribly much else. Wanted to make a mobile video just so I could show some wiki evidence and do the flash PowerPoints. And that will just about do it for us today, guys. If you made it all this way through, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And with all that being said, thank you very much for watching today. And as always, have a great rest of your day.